Hi, and welcome to Immigration Talks, being hosted by the law firm of Russo and Blissett. I'm Sherry Barrett, and I'm here with attorney Anokye Blissett. Hi, Anokye.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So today's topic is naturalization or citizenship. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so this is the end goal. This is why we're here. This is what we always try to make sure our clients reach this goal. So when you're born here, you're automatically a citizen being born in the United States of America. However, once you were born elsewhere, you have to do what's called the naturalization process. So that's what it's called. There are many requirements for it. The first being if you're married to a U.S. citizen and that citizen was the person who sponsored you, meaning you obtained your green card for that person, and you're currently still married, like there's no separation, he or she is not deceased, then you can apply for your naturalization 3 years once you obtain your permanent residency. Okay, if you received your green card any other way, whether it's from your mother, your brother, your grandmother, meaning your grandmother sponsored your mom and your whole family was able to come in, no one aged out, then you have to wait for 5 years. Okay. Another requirement is physical presence. So although this is one that I have learned a lot of people don't remember or don't know. So although let's say someone who was sponsored by their father, let's say, although you've been a permanent resident for 5 years, this particular consultation I had, he didn't qualify because he lives in England. So he only comes here once a year to re-up to maintain his legal permanent resident status, which was another issue he had that we needed to discuss. But you have to have physical presence, meaning you have to be present in this country for at least half the time. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't all have to run together. So you could be here for 6 months at one point, and then you went to, let's say, Jamaica for like a couple of months, and then you're back again for 4 months. So the total physical presence has to add up to half your time. So again, for the 5-year person who qualifies in the 5-year requirement, your time has to add up to 2.5 years. And then the person who qualifies under the 3-year requirement, your physical presence time has to add up to 1.5 years. And they are strict about it. As you remember for that case we did, they said in the interview, I don't think you qualify. And we had to count the days and show them that he did. They're very strict about that.
So what if someone, let's say, for example, they've been out of the country maybe 8 months, 9 months, they come back, they spend 2 weeks, they leave again. How quickly will they meet the requirements?
So someone like that will probably never meet the requirements for multiple of reasons. Number one, no one knows this. It's one of those little known facts. But once you stay out the country for 6 months, you break your cycle. So you have to start counting your presence here all over again, no matter how long you've been here before. If the application, the day you apply, it's the 5 years before that counts or the 3 years before that counts, depending on which one you're filing under. So if you are going to stay out for more than 6 months, then you need to preserve all the time you've been here. So there is an application for that. Of course, you have to pay for it as well, but you need to do that. And if you're only going to enter in for 2 weeks at a time, you're never going to make the mark because 2.5 years is a lot of days.
So someone that's filing for their citizenship based on marriage, they've been married to a citizen for 3 years. Is it the same sort of process for someone that is filing for their citizenship based on being here 5 years as a green card holder?
No, good question. Actually, it's not. The person filing for the citizenship with their spouse, meaning it's because of their spouse while they're able to obtain it at 3 years, they need to prove that they're still in a marital relationship with your spouse, meaning leases, children, joint accounts, joint bank accounts, joint taxes if you have it. There are a multitude of ways to prove that you're still living in a marital existence with your spouse. That needs to be proved.
Well, that's quite a lot of information. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We would like you to give us a call for your appointment. You can call us at 718-849-6900. Mention that you saw us at the Maxine Tulloch Show for a free consultation. Again, our phone number is 718-849-6900. We hope to hear from you soon.